A towel may seem like an inanimate, ordinary item, but when placed in the right spot, it can actually become a magnet that attracts wealth and prosperity to the entire family. Many people think of a towel as just a small object, something you use and then hang up wherever. But in the world of Feng Shui, even these seemingly harmless little details can determine the overall fortune and prosperity of your home. The bathroom is known to carry heavy negative energy with high levels of moisture and humidity. And since towels directly absorb that moisture, if they are left damp old or hung carelessly, they can become a storage hub for negative energy. When negative energy builds up positive energy, which represents wealth, luck, and abundance, quietly fades away. That is why some families may be doing well in business, but their money keeps slipping through their fingers. And when they finally look into it, the real reason can be traced back to the towel in their bathroom. Wealthy people understand this very clearly. That is why they always have special ways of using towels as a secret tool to keep their money, attract good fortune, and nurture long-lasting, prosperous energy. In today's video, I am going to reveal to you the golden rules that rich people never ignore, from choosing the right colors, how they hang their towels, to how they take care of them all, to turn this simple item into a powerful Feng Shui tool. But before we begin, go ahead and say this affirmation out loud to open the door for prosperous energy. I welcome wealth and good fortune into my home. And if you want to keep receiving more useful Feng Shui secrets, do not forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a single tip that could change your family's financial destiny. So what exactly do wealthy people do differently when it comes to the towels in their homes? Let's take a look at these simple habits that help them preserve prosperous energy and keep wealth constantly flowing into their lives. First, never leave wet towels in the bathroom. Towels come into direct contact with the body. They absorb not only water, but also sweat dirt, and even some of the leftover energy from a long day. When a towel is hung back in the bathroom right after use, it immediately starts pulling in even more moisture from the already damp air. After just a few hours, that towel becomes wet, musty, and the perfect breeding ground for bacteria and mold. But more importantly, a wet towel becomes a magnet for negative energy, the kind that makes a space feel heavy, stagnant, and suffocating. In Feng Shui, the bathroom already holds a strong presence of water and moisture-related energy. Hanging a wet towel, there is basically blocking positive energy at the door. Positive energy, which symbolizes freshness, luck, and prosperity, needs a dry, bright environment to thrive. When a wet towel sits in a closed-off space for too long, it acts like a sponge that draws in even more dampness, slowly pushing out the positive energy from your home. The solution is incredibly simple. Right after using a towel, take it outside. You can wash it immediately to get rid of all the moisture and dirt. But if not, at the very least, hang it somewhere with airflow, a dry spot, or a place that gets natural light so it can air dry on its own. This small act is like sending a clear message. Negative energy is not welcome in this house. And the best part is this habit is also great for your health. A towel that stays dry is far less likely to carry bacteria or mold that could irritate your skin or cause infections. Holding a fresh, dry, and clean towel after a shower instantly makes you feel more relaxed, refreshed, and at ease. Second, always dry your towels under sunlight. Sunlight has long been considered the strongest natural source of positive energy. When you dry a towel in the sun, it does not just get rid of moisture. Every fiber in the fabric, also gets recharged with bright, warm energy. The feeling of holding a sun-dried towel is totally different. It is soft smells, fresh, and instantly feels comforting on your skin. This is not just about cleanliness, it is a transformation. The towel goes from being heavy with water to becoming full of vibrant, life-giving energy. Drying towels in the sun also means getting rid of any trapped stale energy and replacing it with freshness and purity. At that point, the towel becomes a sort of energy mirror, reflecting brightness back into your living space. When you use it, you are not just enjoying a dry towel, you are unknowingly receiving the positive energy that sunlight has infused into the fabric. On top of that, sunlight naturally kills bacteria and mold those invisible things that can make your home feel heavy and unpleasant. As a result, the towel becomes not just clean on the surface, but truly pure at the energy level. The difference may seem subtle, but it is real. A towel dried in the shade is simply dry, while one dried under the sun feels alive, fresh, and full of vitality. That is why, whenever possible, give your towel a chance to sunbathe. Just a few hours in natural light is enough to completely revive it. And once you bring it back indoors, it is no longer just a bathroom item. It becomes a channel that spreads positive energy throughout your home, keeping your space bright, clean, and full of harmony. Third, assign separate towels for each family member. In a household, every person carries their own rhythm, personality, and energy pattern. These things make up what is known as a personal energy field, something unique to each individual, like an invisible fingerprint. That is why sharing towels, although convenient, can unintentionally disrupt that balance and create energy confusion within the home. Towels touch the body directly. When someone uses a towel, it holds on to parts of their energy field, their sweat scent, and even subtle traces of emotional or physical energy. If another person uses the same towel, those energies mix. And this mix can sometimes lead to discomfort, mood swings, or a strange sense of fatigue without a clear reason. That is why some people feel restless or tired. After sharing a towel, they are unknowingly affected by someone else's energy imprint. Giving everyone in the house their own towel helps preserve that energy clarity. It is not just a matter of hygiene, it is about maintaining peace and harmony. When each person's energy field stays intact, relationships at home tend to feel lighter, more comfortable, and more balanced. The home becomes a safe space where no one feels energetically overwhelmed. A simple way to follow this principle is to assign towels by color or with small, unique markings. For example, white towels for elders, green for children, beige for the wife, and light yellow for the husband. You could also embroider an initial or a tiny personal symbol onto each towel to avoid confusion. What matters is not the price of the towel, but the clear boundary what belongs to whom. This small habit brings lasting benefits. When your personal energy is not being mixed or disturbed, it is easier for your body to recover after a long day. The entire home feels more balanced, and that balance becomes the foundation for lasting peace, abundance, and well-being. From these small habits and how we use and care for our towels, we can clearly see just how deeply the energy in a home is affected. But it is not just about how we use them. Even from the moment we choose a towel, the direction of prosperous energy can be either invited in or pushed away. So now let's explore how to choose the right towels and turn them into powerful tools for attracting wealth and abundance to your family. Number 1. colors that align with Feng Shui principles. In Feng Shui, colors are seen as direct representations of the 5 elements. Each shade carries its own unique energy frequency and has the ability to either nurture or block the flow of energy within a space. And when it comes to bath towels, choosing the right color becomes even more important. White is considered the most basic and original choice, symbolizing purity and new beginnings. A white towel not only gives you that clean feeling after a shower, but also brings a sense of peace, like it is washing away the heavy energy you have gathered throughout the day. In Feng Shui, white towels are seen as symbols of renewal, helping to keep good fortune flowing freely through your home. In addition, soft shades like light yellow or beige offer another layer of meaning. These colors belong to the earth element, representing stability and grounding. A beige or light yellow towel serves as an anchor, helping to keep wealth from slipping away. Plus, the warmth of these tones provides a sense of calm and helps reinforce a solid foundation for both your mindset and the energy flow in your space. Light green tones are connected to the wood element, which is all about growth and renewal. Placing a light green towel in your bathroom is like planting a fresh seed for energy. It makes the space feel balanced and gentle. This is the perfect color for restoring health, recharging your spirit, and relieving daily stress. On the other hand, darker shades like black, deep brown, or dark gray should be used sparingly. These colors tend to absorb energy and can intensify the heavy atmosphere in an already moisture-filled room like the bathroom. Over time, using dark-colored towels can make the space feel gloomy, slow down energy flow, and weaken the presence of positive energy. As you can see, the color of a towel is not just about style or preference. It is a subtle tool for managing the flow of energy in your home. White towels help cleanse and refresh, light yellow and beige offer grounding, and light green supports rejuvenation and balance. Number 2. Natural materials matter. If color represents the surface of energy, then the material is the core that determines whether that energy stays pure or becomes heavy. Among all options, pure cotton is the most balanced and widely favored. It absorbs moisture, feels soft, and is easy to clean. From a Feng Shui perspective, cotton carries a neutral energy that is gentle enough to retain good vibes without weighing down the space. Its simplicity and harmony are exactly why so many families choose it. Besides cotton, bamboo fiber is also highly recommended. Bamboo towels are naturally antibacterial, incredibly soft and gentle on the skin. Bamboo belongs to the wood element, symbolizing vitality and flexible growth. This is why bamboo towels feel naturally refreshing and clean, allowing energy to flow smoothly throughout the house without blockages. Other, less common but equally valuable materials include linen and hemp. These fabrics are known for their durability, breathability, and resistance to odors. Because they are so close to nature, they act like natural energy conductors, helping energy move freely instead of getting stuck. Using linen or hemp towels not only feels comfortable, but also creates a bright and spacious energy field within the home. In contrast, synthetic materials like polyester or nylon tend to have the opposite effect. These fabrics can build up static electricity, a form of chaotic energy. Prolonged exposure to that can make the body feel restless or even fatigued. In Feng Shui, this is considered bad energy, which can disrupt the peaceful atmosphere of your home. That is why synthetic towels are not recommended. They struggle to maintain that light, pure energy that natural materials easily provide. So when it comes to choosing towel materials, it is not just about softness or durability. Natural fibers help preserve a clean energy flow, creating a peaceful and balanced living environment. Number 3. The condition of the towel. One factor that often gets overlooked but is incredibly important is the actual state of the towel. In Feng Shui, every object holds energy. A new towel that is soft, brightly colored, and well kept represents freshness and a clean energy flow. But a towel that is worn out, stiff, faded, or frayed reflects stagnant energy. Old towels lose their elasticity, are harder to keep clean, and are more likely to trap moisture and odors. Energetically, they no longer have the ability to clear away bad energy. Instead, they hold on to heaviness and dullness. Hanging an old towel in your bathroom is like keeping a lingering source of stale energy right in the middle of your home. Replacing old towels is a simple yet powerful way to restart the energy in your space. Every time you switch to a new towel, you are inviting a new cycle of energy into your home. A fresh towel brings bright, renewed energy and keeps the flow of luck moving forward. Once you have selected the right colors and materials, the next most important step is how you store and care for your towels. How you maintain them determines whether they become a source of positive energy or end up holding on to negative vibes. Many people have the habit of folding clean towels and storing them directly in the bathroom after they have been washed and dried. At first glance, this seems practical and convenient. It saves time and makes them easy to grab when needed. But from a Feng Shui standpoint, this is actually a big mistake. Even when they feel dry, towels are still highly absorbent. Bathrooms are naturally filled with steam and moisture. So before long, those seemingly dry towels will begin to soak up invisible humidity again. This turns them into a breeding ground for negative energy and strips them of their purity. The best solution is not to store clean towels in the bathroom at all. Instead, keep them in a different area of the house. A cabinet placed outside the bathroom somewhere with airflow and natural light will help the towels stay fresh and dry for much longer. This is not just about good Feng Shui, it is also a way to protect your family's health. When stored in a clean, airy place, towels remain crisp and refreshing every time you use them, and they do not interfere with the energy flow of the home. If you absolutely must store towels in the bathroom, there are still ways to minimize the negative effects. Use closed storage cabinets, preferably made of wood or sturdy plastic, that block moisture from entering. When towels are kept inside a sealed cabinet, they are no longer exposed to outside humidity, which helps reduce the absorption of bad energy. What you should avoid is leaving towels out in the open, on racks, chairs, or hanging from doors, since that is like opening a direct invitation for moisture to creep into every fiber. Another detail worth mentioning is how you organize your towels. Avoid casually tossing them over doors, mirrors, or furniture in the bathroom. This creates visual clutter and disrupts the natural energy flow. In Feng Shui, neatness always reflects stability and balance. When towels are folded neatly and stacked in an orderly way, the energy in the space flows more smoothly. A tidy environment is not only pleasing to the eye, it also helps your mind feel clearer and more focused, allowing you to relax and recharge with ease. Keeping towels clean, organized, and stored properly is just the foundation. To truly turn a towel into a Feng Shui tool that brings good fortune, many families go a step further by practicing special rituals, subtle secrets that not everyone knows about. One of those rituals is preparing a towel specifically for important guests. Whenever a distinguished visitor comes to the house, especially someone seen as a benefactor, the host never uses an old or previously used towel. Instead, they prepare a fresh, light-colored towel that still has a pleasant scent. A new towel not only shows respect and offers comfort to the guest, but also symbolizes the opening of fresh energy. This act is like an energetic greeting, inviting in noble energy, the kind of energy that brings luck, opportunity, and unexpected support into your life. Beyond guest preparation, Feng Shui also emphasizes the importance of choosing the right time to switch out towels. It is no coincidence that many people change their towels at the start of the new year, on their birthday, or during significant seasonal transitions like the beginning of spring. In traditional beliefs, these moments mark powerful turning points, times of energetic renewal. When a new towel is introduced on one of these auspicious days, the act becomes a ritual of rebirth, a way of sweeping out the old and stagnant to welcome fresh, clean energy. A brand new towel on the first day of the year is like a symbolic welcome to positive energy entering the home. Likewise, replacing a towel on your birthday opens a new chapter in your personal journey, helping you absorb uplifting energy and start your new year of life with luck and peace. But it does not stop there. Feng Shui also highlights the spiritual connection we form with our towels. Energy is not just tied to physical things, it also comes from our mindset and intentions. Every morning when you use a clean towel to wipe your face, it does not have to be just a hygiene routine. It can also be a powerful moment of affirmation. Some people see this as a way to remind themselves, I deserve health, good fortune, and abundance. When this thought is repeated daily, the towel becomes a personal tool, one that anchors your belief and radiates that positive energy into your home. In fact, the towel can become a symbolic part of your mindset practice. Many people treat the act of using a fresh towel each morning as a quiet moment to speak something kind to themselves. While holding a clean, fragrant towel, they silently affirm, I deserve wealth and good luck. This combination of physical action and mental affirmation creates a powerful effect, like planting a positive seed into the subconscious. From there, your day begins with a brighter, more optimistic flow of energy. Clearly, these rituals go far beyond hygiene or hospitality. They are subtle yet meaningful ways of connecting a simple everyday item, the towel, to a stream of prosperous energy. When used mindfully, a towel is no longer just a household item. It becomes a Feng Shui symbol, one that welcomes luck, opportunity, and well-being for the entire family. These special rituals can help maintain positive energy, but if you make certain common mistakes in how you use towels, all that effort can go to waste. So what are some seemingly small habits that can quietly drain your home's financial energy? One of the most common mistakes is leaving a wet towel hanging in the bathroom overnight. During the day, bathrooms are already full of moisture, but at night, the air becomes still, and energy flow slows down. A wet towel left in the bathroom all night turns the space into a damp energy trap. After just a few times, the towel begins to smell musty and may even grow mold. More importantly, the overall energy in the home becomes dull and heavy, replacing brightness with gloom. Another frequent mistake is using dark-colored towels for too long. While black, deep brown, or dark gray towels might do a good job hiding stains, they also absorb energy heavily. These colors make a bathroom, which often already lacks natural light, feel even darker and heavier. Over time, this weakens the flow of positive energy and makes it harder for wealth and luck to circulate freely. There is also a habit that many people overlook, not replacing towels regularly. Some people use the same towel for years, but towels come into direct contact with the body, and no matter how many times you wash them, they eventually lose their softness, fade in color, and feel tired. In Feng Shui, worn-out objects are linked to stagnant energy and are believed to block good fortune. Replacing your towels regularly is not just good hygiene. It is a way to reset the energy in your home and start a new cycle of prosperity. Finally, a mistake that often goes unnoticed is leaving towels scattered messily in the bathroom, draped over doors, thrown onto mirrors, or stacked in a cluttered pile. These spots are not ideal. For instance, mirrors are meant to reflect energy. If a damp towel is hung on a mirror, it multiplies the feeling of heaviness and spreads negative energy. Tossing a towel over the bathroom door not only looks untidy, but also acts as a block, disrupting the natural energy flow inside the home. All of these habits may seem like minor details, but they deeply affect the overall energy of the household. A little carelessness can create a heavy atmosphere, increase stress, and make it harder for wealth to stay. Avoiding these mistakes is key to keeping your home bright, balanced, and aligned with abundance. We have just explored a seemingly small detail, the bath towel, and how it can have a major impact on your family's fortune and peace of mind. The important thing to remember is this: a towel is not just a personal hygiene item. It is a Feng Shui tool that reflects your lifestyle and energy habits. When kept clean and dry, selected in the right color and material, stored neatly, and replaced at meaningful times, a towel becomes an invisible guardian, quietly protecting your home's wealth, health, and long-term happiness. So tonight, take a moment to check the towels in your bathroom. If any of them are old, faded, or have been hanging wet for too long, do not hesitate to swap them out for a fresh, bright, and Feng Shui-friendly one. This small change could be the first step toward a more positive shift in your life. And to activate that fresh energy right now, leave a positive affirmation in the comments below. I use clean towels to welcome good fortune and abundance into my home. Do not forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell so you can continue receiving powerful Feng Shui tips that help you create a life filled with prosperity, peace, and positive energy.